station, engine low, one-way ticket, time to go. City fading in the rain, headlights cut across the plain. Windows wide, the world rolls slow, moonlight on the fields below. Nothing left to hold or claim, just the rhythm of the train. I'm on a night train running west, leaving the noise, chasing rest. Through the dark where the lost hearts remain, I'm finding myself on the night train. Prairie winds and endless skies, every mile past unwinds. Thoughts grow quiet, breathing deep, laying old ghosts down to sleep. Mountains rising cold and high, stars feel close enough to try. Somewhere between who I've been and who I'm learning to begin. I'm on a night train, climbing high, under the stars, leaving the white. Every mile easing the strain, I'm healing slow on the night train. Hours move, but time stands still, somewhere between doubt and will, running through the silent blue, finding something real and true. Ocean air before the light, silver fading into bright. First gold breaking through the gray, night gives up to brand new day. Waves are waking, sky turns warm, all the weight I carried is gone. I'm on a night train in the dawn, every shadow moving on. Through the dark, through the pain, I found my light on the night train. Sunrise on the coast again, I made it through on the night train.
Took a goes the midnight train, cutting through the snowfall like a silver chain. Windows glowing amber in the winter blue, frosty little halos where your breath shines through. Snowflakes swirl like sparks in the night, dancing in the beams of the engine light. And the world outside is quiet, soft and deep, like the whole north sleeps beneath your feet. On the polar bear express, took-a through the trees, where the evergreens are heavy with December's memories. Feel the rumble in your chest as the cold winds press, riding northbound magic on the polar bear express. Bells shimmer like bells in the dark. Frozen constellations on the railway spark. Cabin lights flicker on wool coat sleeves. Cocoa in your hand, sending up warm steam. Out the window, moonlit rivers gleam like silver ribbons twisting through a dream. And the further north you go, the more the stars unfold, like stories whispered in the Arctic cold. On the polar bear express, tuka-tuka through the trees, where the evergreens are heavy with December's memories. Feel the rumble in your chest as the cold winds press, riding northbound magic on the polar bear express. Through frozen valleys and snowy plains, you hear soft howls carried across the range. But inside the cabin there's a firelight glow, blankets on laps and sleepy voices low. The train keeps chugging like a heartbeat slow. Tuka, tuka, tuka through the northern snow. On the polar bear express, tuka, tuka to the dawn, where the pale pink sunrise slowly drifts on. Every mile feels like a spell you won't forget, wrapped in winter wonder on the polar bear express.
Train rolls slow through morning rain, fields and villages old and plain. Every mile another story, every stone remembers glory. Cafe lights on narrow streets, voices rise in different speech. I don't know the words they say, still it feels like home today. We've been walking here for years, through the laughter, through the tears. Footsteps through time, yours and mine. Millions walked these roads before, dreamed and hoped and searched for more. Every town, breathing under my feet. Footsteps through time. Footsteps through time. Cathedrals holding ancient air, hands once lifted up in prayer. Kings and farmers lost and found, all their echoes in the sound. Markets, bells, a river bend, strangers smiling like old friends. Different faces, same old flame, every heart is built the same. Footsteps through time, yours and mine. Millions walked these roads before, dreamed and hoped and searched for colors fade when stories meet. Every road is memory, different languages and names, but we're all walking the same.
Footsteps through time, side by side. Every life a passing light, shining through the dark of night.
Every step, every stop,
we're just chapters passing through.
Footsteps through time.
Footsteps through time.
Footsteps through time. Train rolls on, morning light. Another story,
Another light. Window glass humming with the steel track rhythm. Pine tips brushing at the edges of the sky. Snow-capped bridges leaning in to listen as the daylight slowly rolls on by. You lean your head on my shoulder, smiling. Coffee cooling in a paper cup. Every mile feels like a story writing, and neither of us wants to give it up. Mountains rise like ancient guardians, holding every dream we've known. And in this quiet rolling moment, I know I've never walked alone. We're riding through the Rockies hand in hand, watching rivers carve their silver through the land. My best friend, my partner, my compass and my guide. With you every road feels right, every journey feels like home inside. Little towns flicker in the valley shadows, old wood bridges and weathered barns. We laugh about the roads we've traveled, every scar turns side by side. Let the mountains hear our quiet, grateful sighs. My best friend, my partner, my shelter and my light. With you every road feels right. Every journey feels like home tonight.
Backpack light and a restless soul, steel wheels singing where the north winds roll. Caught a freight on the edge of town, no looking back, no settling down. Cargo doors in the open sky, dust and daylight rolling by. Every mile a borrowed chance, every town a passing glance. I'm a marauder of the rails tonight, riding the dark, chasing the light. No map drawn, no ties to bind, just the open world and a roaming mind. Where I land is where I'll be, freedom writes the road for me. Every turn, every mile unknown, the whole wide world feels like home. Cuts through the empty cars, cold nights sleeping under stars. Old caboose and a rolling dream, nothing here but the in-between. We were kids, we walked the line, pennies shining on borrowed time. Guess I never stepped away, still chasing tracks to this day. I'm a marauder of the rails tonight, riding the dark, chasing the light. No map drawn, no ties to bind, just the open world and a roaming mind. Where I land is where I'll be, freedom writes the road for me. Every turn, every mile unknown, the whole wide world feels like home. Some folks build their walls and stay, some folks drift the other way. Every whistle, every bend feels like leaving, feels like a friend. If the wheels keep turning slow, I'll ride wherever they may go. I'm a marauder of the rails tonight, under the moon, under the lights. No past owed and nothing planned, just iron roads and an open hand. If tomorrow calls my name, I'll chase the sound just the same. Every mile, every unknown, still searching, still at home. Footsteps echo low and slow, distant engines breathe below. Rolling thunder, steel on air, old time moving everywhere. High arched ceilings, voices blend, every journey start or end. Worn stone floors, 1,000 years,
carrying hopes, carrying fears. Close your eyes, you can almost see 100 lives where you now breathe. Time is waiting on the platform, suitcases and dreams in hand. Every heart a quiet journey, every step across the land. If you listen to the silence, you can hear the old world call. We're just echoes in the station, passing through, that's all. Lunch beneath a painted dome, strangers feeling almost known. Fork and cup, warm golden light, history humming soft and bright. Ticket windows, polished brass, departures flicker, futures pass. Some ran west, some headed home, some were leaving all they'd known. Every wall holds memory, every mile made history. Time is waiting on the platform, hope and worry side by side. Every train a promise moving, every track a turning tide. If you listen to the silence, you can feel the old world call. We're just echoes in the station, passing through, that's all. Builders, dreamers, restless souls crossed the world on iron roads, westward sun and eastern snow. Everywhere the rails would go, and here we stand where they once stood, chasing something understood. Time is waiting on the platform, past and present intertwined. Every life a moving story, every moment borrowed time. If you listen to the silence, you'll feel the world stand tall. We're just echoes in the station, passing through, that's all.
There's a platform in the quiet of a morning sky, suitcase full of questions, ticket marked just try. Didn't know the route, didn't know the cost, just a wooden bench in a world uncrossed. First few miles were fields of green, faces bright and barely seen, names I learned and hands I held, summer hearts that never settled. Some stayed long enough to change my name. Some were sparks, some were flames, some just waved from down the line, gone before I read the sign. Oh, this life's a train on endless track. People climb on, some don't come back. Love life fast as you and slow as grass. Through every bend and every rain, I'm riding this beautiful runaway train. City lights and crowded cars, chasing dreams like shooting stars. Midnight talks and borrowed rings, promises and broken things. Some hearts fit like steady ground, some were storms that spun around. Learning who to hold on tight, learning when to let one ride. Every stop a different view, different me and different you. Some departures tore like steel, some arrivals made me real. This life's a train on endless track. People climb on, some don't come back. Fast years blurring, flashing lights, days turn into sleepless nights. Through every loss and every gain, I'm riding this beautiful runaway train. Middle miles move twice as fast, looking forward, missing past. Kids in seats where I once stood, doing bad then doing good. We built a home between two stops, plant our roots where the rushing drops. Hands grow older, lines grow deep, still that engine hums beneath. Oh, this life's a train on endless track. We lean forward, no looking back. Through the rush and through the strain, through the sunshine and the rain. If you're beside me, that's enough. Through the smooth and through the rough, let the whistle cry again. We're riding this beautiful train. Now the stations feel more wide, golden light on either side. No more racing, no more proof, just slow miles and easy cruise. High speed years fade into calm, your steady hand inside my palm. When the final platform calls our name, I'll smile and whisper, what a ride, what a train. We lay those tracks with steady hands, side by side through borrowed plans. Late night talks, unfinished dreams, building bridges over streams. Years went by like open plains, laughing loud in summer rain. You knew my storms before they came, I knew the way behind your name. But steel can bend when heat runs high, and words can burn before goodbye. One sharp spark, one careless breath, and silence felt like sudden death. second, turn train wreck. Years of miles on twisted steel, all that trust we thought was real. Anger spoke before we thought, and everything we built got caught in the wreck, in the wreck. Pride stood tall, too tall to fall, echoed loud between us all. Every sentence like a blade, every silence barricade. We rode those rails through fire and smoke, two strong hearts too proud to choke, watching distance grow between stations we had never seen. But underneath the noise and flame, I still whispered out your name. Through the wreckage, through the ache, I felt the ground begin to shake. Runaway emotion, no brakes, no check. One wild second, turn train wreck. But twisted steel could still be straight if two hearts choose to navigate through the ash, through the strain. Maybe we can lay new rail again. Engines cool in quiet yards, dust settles on broken parts. What we built was never small, that's why it hurt to watch it fall. No one wins when both sides burn. Sometimes strength is the return, not to pride, not to blame, but back to where we started from. Runaway emotion cost us wreck, but love's not done collecting debt. If we can stand here face to face, let time and truth replace the rage. Through the damage, through the bend, we can choose to ride again to the final station, understanding. Steel can twist, but steel can mend. If we decide this isn't the end, just a scar on the track of two old friends coming back. Grass grows tall between the ties, rust in time where steel once shined. Old mile markers leaning slow, pointing places trains don't go. Wind moves through the quiet land, nothing left but stone and sand. Still I hear that distant sound of iron wheels beneath the ground. Every path remembers when the world was louder back then. We walk where the rails once ran, now it's just a trail through time and land. Step by step through yesterday, where the noise has faded away. If you listen close, you'll understand. Nothing's gone, it's just been planned. Every ending leaves a span of quiet roads where the rails We were kids along this line, counting cars, killing time, waiting for the whistle's cry, watching thunder rolling by, pennies shining on the track, dreaming trains would take us back to somewhere wide, somewhere new, somewhere bigger than we knew. Now the silence fills the air, but the past is still right there. We walk where the rails once ran, now it's just a trail through time and land. Footprints where the steel once lay, memories guiding the way. If you listen close, you'll understand. Nothing's lost to dust and sand. Every mile still holds the plan of lives that moved where the rails once ran. Cities grew and engines slept, promises the iron kept. Every journey, every goodbye still lives under open sky. And sometimes when the evening falls, I swear I hear that old roll call. We walk where the rails once ran, you'll understand. Time just changes how we stand. Every heart still carries the span of dreams that rode where the rails once ran.